I go out every single start and just have confidence. I think that's just one of the keys to pitching. If you're not confident in your pitches, then you're not gonna go very far. And I mean, I just kind of kept that confidence all the way through. And my defense played an unbelievable game behind me, and that just keeps my confidence high because I know they're gonna make every play behind me.
Is it one of those deals though? If you're on, you're getting a lot of early swings and misses. You're getting some early outs, and just how much again that kind of helps you as you move along in games.
Yeah, I mean, people know I throw a lot of strikes. That's kind of like what my identity's become, and they're going to swing early, and they're going to put a lot of balls in play, and that's perfectly fine with me because I got one of the best defenses in the country behind me.
I was going to ask you that play that Corey made there in the second inning where it looked like for sure that was going to be the first hit you had given up, but did you think he was going to make that when it left the bat?
I saw him going towards it, and I thought that it might have got through, but as soon as he dove for it, I was like, oh no, he's got it. And that just goes back to it. I have such good defense behind me, and they just were making plays for me like that because that inning completely shifts if that ball gets through.
Now, be honest with me, man. When do you start thinking about perfect games when you're on the mound?
I mean, I try not to think about it at all. It starts to kind of creep in the back of your head a little bit, but I try to just stay locked in and keep doing what I was doing up there. The hit that I did give up there in the seventh inning, it was a good pitch. That just props to that guy. Put a good swing on it.
Was Fernando kind of kicking himself a little bit? Did he say anything to you after that?
No, I mean that is.
I know it happens.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
That is such a tough play for a catcher, and I told him, I was like, I mean, I thought about going in to catch it. It's just so hard when it goes straight up like that at night. And I mean, just one of those things, just a baseball play.
Did anybody say anything to you in the dugout while all this was going on? Was it one of those baseball superstition deals that kind of let you got to be yourself?
No, it's just business as usual. I come in and I do my thing, the same thing every inning, and I'm just going to go back out there and try and compete.
Yeah, and just talk about your start overall this year. Last week, this week, to be able to follow up back-to-back solid outings. I mean, what does that mean for you right now, and as far as your confidence goes?
Yeah, I mean, it just builds confidence, and like I touched on earlier, I mean, confidence is key to pitching, and that just keeps the confidence high. But there's always stuff to work on in between weeks, and we got a big opponent next weekend. But I'm going to treat it the same, and I'm going to go out there and just try and do my thing next Friday in Atlanta. Yeah,
and you kind of had to be on your best today. I mean, it was one of those nights with the offense where we weren't really swinging the bats real well. Did that in some way kind of help you maintain your focus throughout this one?
Yeah, I mean, it almost doesn't really help a lot, but I mean, it gets me in and out. I was in and out of the dugout quick. I really didn't have any long waits, so I got to just go back out there and kind of stay in rhythm. Sometimes those 5, 6, 7 run innings kind of get you out of your rhythm a little bit. So it kind of kept me in rhythm, but I'm sure the bats will be hot tomorrow, so I'm excited to see it.
All right.